Hello guys, welcome to Ike's show. Today we have a new guest whose name is Philippe Vesin. He is the head of sales at Ike's. So welcome, Philippe.
Good morning, guys.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. And today we're gonna speak about crypto investment. And the first question, and first of all, our audience would like to find out a little bit about you. About your background, how you got into the crypto industry, how long ago, and what do you like in this industry the most?
No problem. So, first of all, I'm French. I'm already, you can understand with my accent that I'm not a native English speaker. I was with a really not usual background because I started in sports like 20 years ago, then slightly moved to sales. And when I have discovered the crypto based on my passion for a new technology, I really like it. I like how it's going, the possibilities that we have for our personal life to be not depending of the bank, not depending of all the administration and so on. Yeah. And yes, I have finally decided to move a bit in this industry and to stay on it.
Yeah, great. And have you tried yourself some investment? As far as I remember, you had some miners or some rigs, right?
Yes. I have tried, I think, everything that it's possible to try actually. So I have purchased basically some crypto and start some trading at the early beginning. Mm-hmm. I lost at the beginning because without experience, without knowledge, it's quite easy to lose. Then I have started to build my own miners for Ethereum when it was still possible to mine Ether. I'm quite happy about the income that it has generate for me. I have also started to lend some money, like in staking and lending and some different platforms that we can find online. And also, for sure, I have some cloud mining. And lately, I have purchased an ASIC miner that we can probably speak about a bit later to mine Bitcoin and to have the mother of the cryptocurrency, if we can tell, because in the future, if we have, we don't know how old crypto will be, but if it will stay one, it will stay Bitcoin probably for sure.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay, you understand for sure why people go into crypto, what they are looking there, what the possibilities, what opportunities they are searching for as you try it yourself. And if we have a look at Ike's products, what products do you personally prefer? Do you like the most at Ike's?
So depending of your budget, for sure, because if you have a low budget or if you have a higher budget, the choice won't be the same for sure. But if you have at least an average budget around $3,500, $4,000, for sure, I think going to an ASIC miner is the best choice that you can have. You will benefit of the full power of one machine. You will mine by far more Bitcoin, and you will control your expense at 100%. What it's really important when we know actually in the world that the electricity price is changing everywhere. In France, it's crazy. In Europe, mainly it's crazy. But with the chance that we have to be in a place where the electricity is under control, more or less, we can really have the main expense of our miner with under control and get full benefit in Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and you mentioned ASICs, right? The devices. But does it mean that this person or the investor has to buy this device physically and ship it somewhere, or how does it work?
No, it's just it's exactly the advantage that we are actually proposing in Ecos, because for sure, if you have a castle and the possibility to connect your miner somewhere, why not? You can ship it at home and install it on your house. But the problem of his miner is eating a lot. It's consuming electricity. It needs some basic knowledge to connect it to the pool and to get Bitcoin from that. And the most it's make a huge song. Mainly if you have a 3-4 miner at home, it's like you have a plane with taking off. So it's really impossible to do it for like 99.9% of the people in the world. So when you have this service all inclusive in Echo, so that you can put your machine somewhere without finally to care about it, you just for sure pay your electricity fees, and then accepted your electricity fees, your machine is safe, and you just see online that you get your Bitcoin every day. So it's really comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so and this product is called Mining Farm, right?
Yes.
And so how do I start with this if I want to try this product? What are the steps?
So basically, you have a different way to start it. You can, for sure, register in our platform. It's the main step. Then once you are registering, you can go in the mining farm form and get contacted by one of our manager to try for some days. It's absolutely possible. Or if you are already convinced, if you know how it works and want to start directly, in some click, you will be able to purchase the machine, and everything will be set up in some days, and you will start to receive Bitcoin after some days. So it's quite simple, difficult to make it more simple. You will have the control of your machine on the dashboard, whatever on the application on mobile phone or on the computer on the website, and you can control everything what is happening and see that everything is running properly.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and do we have this period for trial, right? Is it for free?
Yes, absolutely. The trying period is like 2 days, where you can just require a promo code for your manager, and then he will give you a promo code to test. You can test the service will be exactly the same as a miner when you will purchase it, but for only 2 days. And then after these 2 days, for sure, the service will stop. And if you decide to purchase, you will be able to invest and purchase your machine.
And you'll be able to keep those mined Bitcoins.
Exactly, yes. In fact, you have 2 ways. If you are deciding to not purchase, you will not have the possibility to keep the test that you did, but the profit that you get during the test. But if you decide to purchase a device forward, you will keep these 2 days as present, and you will have for sure the income of your machine.
Yeah, that's great. And what about the fees? You mentioned electricity that has to be paid. So how is that processed?
So you have 2 ways for a machine, actually. The first way is you have to do nothing. And in that case, it will remove the value in Bitcoin according of your profit. The value is $190. So according to the course, we will remove $190 in Bitcoin from your profit. And the second way, you can pay $190 every month. And in this case, you will add money 1 time per month, $190, and you will save 100% of your Bitcoin. It's one of the reasons why I really like to mine with device, because you do not care about the course or that you have. Bitcoin is at 20, Bitcoin is at 30, Bitcoin is at 50. You do not care. You just know that every month you will pay this amount of fees, 190, will absolutely fix and will never change. And then when you pay this amount of money, you save 100% of your Bitcoin. And when the course will be in the future 100, 150, 200, or even more, you will have this Bitcoin will cost really expensive.
Yeah, okay. And will there be any other fees, any other charges? Something hidden?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Nothing is hidden. Just this $190 that you pay whatever on the Bitcoin or whatever on USD.
Okay. That's good, but what? Still, you own this device, right?
Yes.
It is collocated in the ECOS hosting center, but still, it is like this iron thing. It can break down, right? Something can go wrong with it. What happens in this case?
So first, when you are purchasing the machine, you have 6 months of guarantee for the machine. So if something happened during these 6 months, we will care about it directly on our cost. If something happened after these 6 months, and I can tell that for this ASICs S19, it's quite rare, you will have to pay for the reparation, but we will repair your machine quite fast. and your machine will be online as soon as the reparation is made.
Okay, that's good. That's good. And okay, but you mentioned that the amount of investment starts from around $3,000, right?
Yes, a bit more actually for one machine. We are more close than 3,500.
Right. But if the user doesn't have this amount, or if he's thinking about, if he's considering whether ECOS is worth investing or not, what other products can he probably try or to see how we work?
Actually, if you want to try mining without to have this kind of money, for sure, you can start with cloud mining. In this case, you will rent a part of our infrastructures and you will pay an amount for a duration of time. So the duration that we are proposing right now are starting from 30 months to 60 months, so 3 till 5 years. And according to your choice, in fact, it's depending of your strategy, depending of what you are thinking about the price of the Bitcoin in the future. My personal advice will be to go for a long duration and to have more chance to see the Bitcoin in higher price in the future, and you will receive also more terahash in that case. So you can start from $150. So in that case, almost everyone in the world can start to mine for this amount. What is really interesting, you pay one day and the mining starts the day after. So you don't have to wait some installation and so on. It's really fast. Also, you can control all your investment online and you see on daily basis how much Bitcoin you are receiving.
Okay. Sometimes our users are asking us such questions like, do I have to run my phone all the time? Should I turn it on, turn it off? And when I turn my phone off, does the mining stop? So the questions like that.
No.
So could you explain how it works technically?
Yes. We are carrying absolutely at 100% about the mining. You are not mining anything on your own. You are paying for a service, and then we are mining, and for sure you will receive the benefit of your mining, and you can control it on your phone, on your computer, or whatever you want. You will receive this profit one time a day, so you don't have to watch every second what is happening, if everything is okay and so on. Every time, usually on the morning, you will receive the profit in Bitcoin on your wallet, and you can control that everything is going well.
Okay, so it's just for displaying.
No need computer.
Yeah.
No need computer. No need phone or something else will work. No, don't need this kind of stuff.
Okay, great. So, and how do you think? How do you usually convince our prospective users to trust ECOS? Why should they start investing at ECOS, not at some other platform?
First of all, we are one of the only company in the world who have an agreement for this kind of activity, what is quite rare, because most of the company who are providing mining services in the world, they are doing it seriously or not, depending of the company, but without any official agreement. We have this official registration. And the second part is that we are in this industry since September 2017, what is really proof of stability for a company in crypto, because we know that in crypto, company are opening 1 year, then close, opening 1 year, close, and so on. No, we are not like that. We have proof our stability, and the model that we are using is interesting. Our clients, for most of them, are happy about the services, and for sure, we will continue it like that.
Yeah. Okay. And what advice would you personally give to a newcomer, to a newbie, to a user who has just registered at ECOS? What would you advise?
The main thing is like to don't think during 1 million year and understand how much I will get every second, every minute. Because when you are investing in Bitcoin, you are not investing for 1 month. You right now we know that we have a price around 30,000 for Bitcoin. We know that a bit more than 1 year ago, the price was around 70,000. We have all expectation that this price will be higher, and it will be for technical reason and even for real reason. So when you are investing in Bitcoin, you know that the investment that you are doing today, it's probably one investment where you will enjoy the profitability in 2, 3, 4 years, not in 1 month or 2 months. And you don't have to think about it. So once you are registering on our platform, if for sure you have the money to invest, start according to your budget. Don't start with 10,000 if you are not sure. Start with 150, start with 500, start with 1,000 according to your budget, and see that it's working for real. And once you will be convinced, for sure, you will control your expense. And if you want to put more, you can add money at any time you want. You don't have the limitation of one contract, and then you have to wait that your contract finish to purchase another. You just open one contract. If after 1 week, 2 days, 1 month, you want to add, then no problem. You had another contract. You don't have limitation.
Yeah, exactly. And what about the prices? Prices for hash power, for mining contracts, do they change over time, or are they always the same?
No, they are not always the same, for sure, because actually in dollar, the price start will be most of the time $150, but how much terahash you will have will depend of the market. Usually when the market grow up, the price of the machine that we are purchasing to provide these services is growing up. So our price is also growing up. And in another way, when the price of the machine is going down, we are able to provide a better price for our customers, and we are making the price more interesting. It's what we did like 2 weeks ago. We have changed the price for our clients, and our clients who are now purchasing cloud mining or device, they have more or less around 15% more mining power than before.
Oh, really? That's good. That's a good opportunity to buy at a very good price. Then
yes, exactly. The people shouldn't be afraid. Like, oh la la, the market is red. I'm not sure. I will wait that the Bitcoin will be at 70 to start purchasing. This is nonsense. Because when you start to think and the Bitcoin is at 70, you have more risk that the Bitcoin drop than when you are purchasing Bitcoin at 20, 30, or this kind of level with really, really low. We know that probably in something 1 year, the production price for 1 Bitcoin will be 2 times more important, which means that on the market, the price mechanically will be around 40, 50 at minimum for 1 Bitcoin. So it's really the moment to invest and not to think about what will be in the future, or perhaps I will lose. But if you never try nothing, for sure you never lose, but you never get anything. If you want to have an opportunity to be in this industry and to have some money in the future, you have to take some risk. It's not like a zero risk investment, but it's a really low risk investment.
Okay, that's great. Thank you so much for your answers. I think that it's absolutely clear. Yeah. And as always, at the end of our interview, we announce that we have a giveaway inside each interview. So you guys can write your questions to our expert, to Philippe, and in several days, we will select the most interesting question, and the author will get a free Bitcoin mining contract from Migas. So give it a try. So thank you,
and
Philippe.
I will be glad to answer this question.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, and see you soon.
See you. Bye.